Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Whitney Ward. Well, the Zags just keep on dancing in the NCAA tournament. Yesterday, we know they eliminated Oklahoma with a score of 87-71.
So now Gonzaga will play in the Sweet 16 against Creighton this coming Sunday at 11:20 in the morning. This is the Zags' 6th straight season that they have made it to the Sweet 16. Unbelievable. And you can catch that game live right here on KREM 2. And some more exciting news. Our own Mark Hanrahan will be traveling to Indianapolis this week with Sports Director Brenna Green to capture all of the action for us. And they will bring us live coverage from the rest of the Zags run in this great tournament.
And there is a lot to look forward to. So for the past 2 decades, we know Gonzaga has been an elite college basketball team. And it's easy sometimes to take for granted just how good they've been and continue to be.
We do take it for granted, that's for sure. KREM 2's Mark Hanrahan live in the newsroom tonight for just a little perspective on just how special this GU program is. Mark?
Hey, good evening, guys, or good afternoon. We're so used to seeing Gonzaga make the tournament, it's almost become routine, as you guys mentioned, right? We expect them to do well, but when you really stop and look back at everything they have done in the past 2 decades, it is remarkable. Before the blue chip recruits, before consecutive conference titles, deep tournament runs, and long before anybody could pronounce the school's name correctly,
Gonzaga,
there was the scrappy team from Spokane who put the Bulldogs on the college basketball map. The 98-99 season, Gonzaga made the NCAA tournament. In their first game, the 10th-seeded Bulldogs upset Minnesota and then 2-seed Stanford. And who could forget this tip-in by Casey Calvary with just 4 ticks left on the clock to propel the team past Florida and for the first time in program history, all the way to the Elite Eight. The Bulldogs then nearly beat the eventual national champions that year, UConn, losing by just 5 points.
I'm going to be here a long, long time.
The following season, Mark Few took the helm as head coach, and the team hasn't looked back. The Bulldogs have returned to the NCAA tournament every year since. Listen to these stats. They've made the tournament 23 times. They've advanced to the round of 32 19 times. 11 times they've gone to the Sweet 16, and they've made it to the Elite Eight 4 times, hoping to make it 5 on Sunday. The squad made it to the Final Four once in 2017, the same year they went all the way to the championship game where they lost a heartbreaker to North Carolina. The players on those teams have become household names across the Inland Northwest and beyond. Names like Richie Fromm, Matt Santangelo, Roni Turioff, Dan Dickow, Adam Morrison, Kelly Olynyk, and Kyle Wiltshire. Rui Hachimura, Nigel Williams-Goss, and Domantas Sabonis. Now it's Kispert, Suggs, and Timmy. The list of things this program hasn't accomplished is growing shorter. 22 years after their improbable run to the Elite Eight, Gonzaga is hoping to bring home the one thing that has so far eluded them, a national title. So I will leave you with one final stat. Under head coach Mark Few, the Bulldogs have an overall record of 625 wins, just 124 losses. Translation, he wins 83% of the time. That's pretty darn good, guys.
I would say so. Man, when you put it all in perspective, It's like, what? This is like unreal.
Well, we were talking a 20-year-old, guy was born 20 years old. He's never seen them lose.
I know.
You know, Duke has lost.
Yep.
You know, Duke hasn't gone. North Carolina hasn't gone. All the UCLA hasn't gone some years. 23 years they've been in the tournament.
Yeah,
we
pretty
are
good.
So lucky. Mark, thank you very much. It's
Welcome.
good to put that into perspective. Well, we know that Sunday's Sweet 16 matchup for the Zags will be an opportunity to gain some friendly bragging rights. Creighton University, like Gonzaga, is a Jesuit institution, and both schools are vying for their first national title. So the game this weekend will be the 11th time those 2 teams have faced off against one another.
So you got to like it when they have basketball teams that, you know, are at the big dance.
So a Jesuit school hasn't actually won a men's NCAA tournament since 1984. That is when Georgetown brought home the trophy, and it's only been done by 4 other schools: Marquette, Loyola Chicago, San Francisco twice, and Holy Cross were the teams prior. All good things.
You bet.
Eastern Washington head basketball coach Shante Leggins is taking that job in Portland. We first reported that just yesterday. So he will now be the head basketball coach at the University of Portland. He made that announcement on Twitter yesterday, saying in part, "Eastern Washington University will always hold the most special place in my heart, and I will forever be grateful to have been surrounded by such a great group of people, especially our players and staff who made my family's time in Cheney an absolute dream." Leggins had significant success at Eastern ever since he took that head coaching job 4 years ago. This year, of course, he led them to the NCAA tournament and went toe-to-toe with Kansas in a fantastic game. Last year, the Eags won the Big Sky regular season title, and in the 2 previous years, he led the team to the Big Sky tournament championship game. Leggins said he will deeply miss Eastern Washington.
I love this place, man. This is my first job. I have my 2 kids were here. I had 2 children here. I met my wife here. It's been the best place I've ever lived in my whole entire life, and I'm from Santa Barbara, so that's saying a lot. Eastern's a special place. It always will be. It'll be something special in my heart, and I'm going to miss this place dearly. This is a tough decision, and I just feel like we're leaving Eastern Washington in a better place than when I got here.
Well, Eastern Washington will certainly miss him as well, but we wish him the best of luck. And now we want to switch gears back to weather. Tom, today quite a difference from yesterday, right? I would take today over yesterday.
And it started off foggy. We had the low clouds and fog this morning, but then look at that. That's a live picture. And as you can see, sunny and mild right now with that blue sky. So let's take a look at your weather headlines. It all changes tomorrow, folks. I told you yesterday to enjoy today's sunshine. Tomorrow we'll start off with some snow in the morning, seeing rain showers in the afternoon. We'll look for more rain at times on Thursday. And then I've got mostly sunny skies for your Friday and partly cloudy skies expected on your Sunday. So we're at 48 degrees right now. As you can see, wind is out of the west-southwest at 8 miles per hour. When we take a look at the radar, no real activity because of the clear skies across the region. You've got a few mountain showers along the Idaho and Montana border, but again, not affecting very many people. Look for mostly clear skies this evening, increasing clouds overnight with a low of 31. And then tomorrow we'll look for, as I said before, morning snow and then afternoon rain. So you're not going to have to shovel it, but you're going to go, oh boy, it's snow. Daytime high of 47. The mountains, though, picking up more great snow for spring skiing and, of course, for that great spring runoff that recharges all of our rivers, streams, and reservoirs. 58 degrees, the expected high on Saturday. We'll look for 60 on Sunday. Slight chance of a few showers by Sunday afternoon. I'll check your 7-day forecast in just minutes. Whitney?
Looking forward to it, Tom. Thank you very much. New at 4 today, we have an update in that Spokane Valley shooting that left one man with life-threatening injuries. Major crimes detectives have now charged 32-year-old Robert Hensley with first-degree assault and the unlawful possession of a firearm. He was arrested after reports on Sunday that a man was shot and bleeding from the chest in the parking lot of Walgreens at Pines and Sprague. The suspect's vehicle fled the scene before authorities could arrive, but it was stopped just a short time later. Police say a male and female were inside the car. Both were questioned. She was not charged and has been released. Hensley is currently behind bars at the Spokane County Jail. And the victim remains hospitalized in serious condition. This is actually the second time he has been the victim of a shooting. The other time was just last December, a few months ago, at a home on North Indian Bluff Road. Now, it's still unclear if the 2 shootings are somehow connected. Authorities say in both instances, the victim is not cooperating with investigators. At this time, no one's been arrested in connection with that December shooting, so both incidents are still under investigation. But anyone with information is urged to please call Crime Check.